A while back, Scott Ujon created a 3D printed case that mimics the look of a retro Mac while integrating modern Apple devices like a Mac Mini and an iPad Mini. You can see the result. It was really cool. I think this was earlier on in the year. So you got that 3D printed case, you got the Mac Mini sitting underneath, and that iPad is running like a monitor for the Mac. They're connected up through there. And not only does it look retro, so you get that nostalgia, but he added in some cool stuff too, like a holder for some headphones on the side. The reason I wanted to bring this up is because the Mac Mini is so popular right now. I can see it in the clips on this channel, Daily Tech 2 here. The top videos that I've made over the last couple of days have literally been about the Mac Mini. Other things are not nearly as popular right now as the Mac Mini. And that most popular clip was for this new Mac Mini M4 stand by Sateki. So what I'm saying is I would love to see somebody redo this project here and make it for specifically the new M4 Mac Mini. What is it about these projects that are cool aside from the obvious creativity, the ingenuity there? Well, I don't know, because this sort of a setup isn't necessarily super practical, right? Are you gonna set this up and make it part of your desk setup? Probably not. You know, you could. This is the kind of thing that will look great in the background. It's kind of fun. It's like a weekend hobby, like a project that you did to bring this all together, design it, put it together, and then showcase it. People love the retro vibe. I mean, for however much you may or may not appreciate the current Apple aesthetic, there's always going to be the opportunity to create something that people get really into by bringing back and marrying with that old school look. You know, I've showcased similar projects recently here on the channel. Do I feel like someone could 3D print these and then sell them and make a ton of money? Yeah. Even though if you had a 3D printer, you could obviously like do this too, just like go download the plans if they make them available, right? And it's yours, just buy the filament and spend the time, right? But I do think that there's something to be said for an aftermarket, like where somebody can polish it up, maybe paint it a little bit, sand it down, make it just really nice and sell it. I would buy it right now because it's a pain to actually have to get all set up and like do all this if you're busy. But this done for you bespoke nostalgia is great. So I would love to see this for the new Mac Mini. I think it would be so popular. And as you can see, it could use a little more polish for sure. I love how he actually designed some of this, like at least the concepts for it, like on the actual iPad Mini. So cool. Here's the thing. I just wanted to cover it because I thought it was cool. I want you to go check out his old video on the previous setup. I want to encourage him to consider making a new version of this. Even if he doesn't like mass produce it to make the plans available or whatever, because I just want to see what it looks like for the new M4 Mac Mini. I think it'd be brilliant. And you have to redo it a little bit. The new Mini, it shrank so much that there's going to be less to sit on. The case would have to go a little bit more over it, right? But for everyone who's talking about, well, is this practical or whatever, that's not what it's about. Like, this is really the definition of personal computing, honestly, is when you are making it how you want it to be, right? This is the definition of personal, I would say. If you've never checked out one of my courses, you should check out the AI and I bundle because it's actually several courses in one. It's in pre-order, so you get a really crazy value. It's only $99, but all the course content would equal $450 if you didn't get this pre-sale. And you get a course to dig into right away while you're waiting for the AI course to launch. It's my Pro iPhone Video Essentials course. And by the way, you can check out my Learning to Be Productive course or my Freeform Unleashed course for 50% off right now for the holidays. Limited time, so check it out. It's all linked up down below.